けるかな。はーい、よいしょっと。もしもーし、もしもしはーい、こんにちは、こんばんはかなおはよう、こんばんは、全部。みんな元気かなちょっと待ってね。よし、let me open my chat. One sec. Let's get you here. Okay, Zaito, you're here. Hi. Let's see. Lala, you're here. You made it. Oh, Lala says, still going through the finals, but I really wanted to drop by. Aww. I hope it goes well for you. Good. Hichi, you're here. Hello. And Soy. おっす。元気かな。はーい。大丈夫かな。ちょっと待ってね。Let me adjust my screen. My tracking is still reacting. Let me just move this up. Okay, it's tricky, Sorry if my hand or hands move in a weird way. I can't help it right now. Anyway, Patrick, こんばんは。Hi. Good. Let me open today's page. Yeah. One sec. Because of this mic stand. Just put it higher. One sec. Yeah. Adjusting my microphone so it doesn't react too much. Anyway, behind the scenes. Hechi. Everyone's saying hello to each other. That's good. Hello. Right. Let me have a look at today's page. That's Yuffie right now. So that's that. Okay. Looks good. I have so many things in front of me, even though you can't see it. Let's see. So it says excited for today. Me too. Jeffrey. Hello. I'm glad I could catch a live stream. You made it to this. Thank you for doing that. Yeah. Oh, excellent. You're looking forward. I'm looking forward too. And let's see. Ferdus. It says hello, and Lala. Everyone's saying good luck to you, Lala. Excellent. Let me just take my headphones off. Right. Okay, so I'm gonna start. Okay. Again, I might not be able to check the chat often. Just one more thing. Hakbi says こんばんは. こんばんは. こんばんは to you. Good. Everyone's here. So let me just adjust my things. So that's the notes. Okay, I'm gonna start from here. The note starts from there, and let me open my thing here. Okay, so right here. Let me quickly fix something. Okay, 1 second, okay? I need to adjust something just for 1 minute. 1 sec. I'll be back. Give me some time, okay? Okay. Fixing. It's not gonna take long. Just need to adjust my settings a bit. Okay, here. Okay, it was. I think it should be okay. One sec. I know you don't see this. Okay, I just saved this, and it should be fine by now. Okay, there we go. I'm set. Should be okay. Right, let's go today. Sorry about that. To quickly fix something. Good. Let me open my things. So many things in front of me. So today we're gonna start from, oh yeah, here, sorry. That's where we're gonna start, and then we went up to here last time. We finished here last time. You know, that's where Seika and Nijika you know, had a talk, and Nijika got shocked that, you know, the band, you know, might not be able to perform, you know, live next time. You know, Nijika took it for granted. Oh, well, my sister would say, you know, it's okay, we can perform, but it wasn't the case. So, okay. So we finished here, and they had an argument. Okay, that's it. Let's see, and I'm gonna go from here. Okay, let me see. Good. Okay, and my notes. Okay, I'm gonna move it right here so I can see. Here we go. So it's Kita-chan and Ryo-san. Of course, you know, they look upset here. Okay, and Kita-chan says, ライブに出られないね、like, of course, you know, they're surprised. Kita-chan's surprised. Like, what? Like, you know, so she's shocked. ライブに出られない? So, ライブに出る dictionary form is 出る as to appear. In this case, you know, of course, to have a show, to perform, you know, live, to perform on the show. ライブに出る but 出られない It's from 出られる potential 出られる but negative. We can't. Okay, we can't. You know, we can't perform. You know. ライブに出られない? Of course, you know, she's upset because they were practicing. You know, they're practicing really hard. Taking, you know, band pictures and things and getting ready. You know, to have a show. And but Nijika-chan told them, you know, we might not be able to perform. Maybe we can't, you know, have a show anymore. So, of course, you know, Kita-chan's upset. Of course, Ryo-san's upset too. But Nijika-chan has something else to say here. 正確には明日オーディションして決めるって。あ、なんだ。じゃあ合格さえすれば出演できるんですね。Okay, so see. 正確には from here. 正確。正確 is an adjective. It's an adjective. Means accurate. Okay? 正確. And since 正確 is an adjective, if you want to change it to an adverb, it changes to 正確にですね。正確に。そう、正確に。That's why it's 正確に here. 正確には、so to put it like accurately, to put it like, you know, correctly, or to say correctly, 明日、tomorrow, オーディションして決める、決めるって、正確には、 明日オーディションして決めるって。So, Nijika-chan explained a little bit further instead of just saying we can't perform. But she wanted to kind of elaborate a little bit more, about the situation. 正確には、to put it, accurately, or like, to say it correctly, or could we just actually, that's fine. Actually, 明日オーディションしてオーディションする to have an audition 明日オーディションしてて and in this case okay we're gonna have an audition 明日 tomorrow and 決める to decide okay? 決める what are they going to decide Seika is going to decide if they can perform, okay? If they can have a show, right? So, 決めるって okay, careful, 決める is, this is transitive, not intransitive. Intransitive version is 決まる okay, but this one is 決めるSo, 明日オーディションして決めるって。So it's not just like saying no, but okay, we're gonna have an audition, and the manager Seika will decide. Okay, my sister will decide if we could perform, at Starry or not. Okay, 決めるって。Again, here. As you know, we don't sometimes complete sentences because if we do, it gets too long. Okay, sentences, get too long. Okay, of course, what's implied here is 明日オーディションして決めるって言ってた。She said that, or she was saying that she will decide after having an audition tomorrow. Okay? 決めるって言ってた。Who said that? Seika. Okay? Because she's the manager. Okay? So, 正確には、ね、actually, or to put it correctly, 明日オーディションして決めるって、of course, お姉ちゃんが言ってた。My sister said that, or my sister was saying that. Okay? So, it's important to guess what's not mentioned. Okay, this happens all the time. Japanese people are mind readers, okay? So you gotta read, other people's mind, okay? So, 正確には明日オーディションして決めるって。And Kita-chan smiling, okay? She thinks it's gonna be okay. あ、なんだ。It's like, this is more like, なんだ、そういうことか。Oh, that's what it is, huh? That's okay. So, なんだ, of course, there's no way to translate it, but it's just a reaction. なんだ。そういうことか. Of course, it's not mentioned. Of course, she's feeling better because it's still possible to perform as long as they, pass the audition. Right? So, before, Kita-chan thought, we can't play. They can't perform. But there's still chance to perform. So she's like, なんだ、よかった。That's good. It's good to know. That's good to know. So it's just a reaction. なんだ。ね、そういうことか。or なんだ。それはよかった。Like, oh, that's good. It's good to know. I feel better now. じゃあ、then 合格さえすれば出演できるんですね。Okay? So じゃあ then 合格さえすれば、from 合格する Let's see. 合格する to pass. Okay? 合格する、which is the actually the antonym of what we're gonna have a little bit later. Let's see. Wonder if we come to this. Okay, so much later we will have something に落ちる later on. We're gonna have this later. Something に落ちる to fail. Okay, to fail, like an exam or like audition, interview, things like that. We use 落ちる. And these two, are antonyms. Something に落ちる to fail, but something に合格する they take the same particle here. Okay? Something に合格する to pass. 合格する is to pass. Pass like an exam. Of course, in this case, it's an audition, isn't it? So it's good to connect what's related to multiply your knowledge of vocabulary. If you're learning them one by one, and if they, don't, connect with each other, it's really hard to learn. It's very important to relate to something, so it makes it more memorable. You can okay. 合格する is to pass, but something に落ちる will be like it's the opposite. Okay. And of course they talk about it later, so you will see. So 合格する、ね、合格する to pass. In this case, 合格さえすれば、instead of saying 合格すれば、合格する、合格すれば it's just a conditional conditional sentence. Well, it's not even a complete sentence yet, but if you say 合格すれば, like if we pass, because it's conditional, 合格すれば、する、すれば, but here I have さえ makes it stronger. Okay, makes this stronger. Oh, so if we do pass it, it's fine then. So 合格さえすれば, so as long as we pass, 合格さえ just adding more emphasis. Oh, as long as we do this, or if we do pass, 出演できる。ね、出演する。Again, it's just a different version of 出る in this case. Okay, 出演する. So to perform, of course, to have a show and perform. Okay, 出演する. We had this before. 出演する. To appear like on a show or perform. 出演する、出演できる potential. So we can perform. ですね, right? So as long as we pass, we can perform then. Kita-chan being super optimistic about the whole thing. But on the other hand, Nijika-chan is concerned. Okay. And she says, そうだね。ぼっちちゃんと北ちゃんが一番不安なんだけど、こんなこと言えないしな。So a little infographic here. So りょうさん being うまい. So good. skilled, 普通, like normal, like average. And here we have へたっぴ. へたっぴ from へた. Not good. Okay, not good at playing in this case. へたっぴ. Okay, let's see. Of course, へたっぴ is from へた. へた. へたっぴ just makes it sound a little bit cute, So in this case, へたっぴ's. Well, Kita-chan, she just started, so like, okay, she doesn't really belong here yet. Maybe not here yet because Nijika-chan's, pretty experienced too. So like, okay, Nijika-chan being here, that's fine. Okay, Ryo-san, being super, amazing on the bass. Okay, Ryo-san, okay, should be here. But okay, Kita-chan, right now she's a, beginner. So it makes sense to be here, but Bocchi-chan is also placed here. And of course, later on, Kita-chan will wonder, Kita-chan wonders like, why? Goto-san shouldn't be in at the same level. Okay, so she's gonna say that later, so we can expect that. Okay, so Nijika-chan, ahaha, そうだね. Of course, ahaha is like, of course it's a laugh, and そうだね, yeah, that's right. Of course, she's being a little bit sarcastic here. She doesn't mean what she says here. You're right. It's not that. Of course, she is concerned about something. Bocchi-chan to Kita-chan, Bocchi-chan to Kita-chan が一番不安なんだけど。不安 is an adjective. That's why it says 不安なんだけど。So, ぼっちちゃんときたちゃんが一番不安。So, 不安, like being anxious, we had 不安 before, so I'm not going to write it because that's in the past notes. 不安 is being anxious about something. So, 一番不安なんだけど、I'm anxious about, of course, in this case, I'm worried about, that's also fine too. I'm worried about, ぼっちちゃんときたちゃん。一番不安, so like, I'm most concerned about these two. 不安 is an adjective, as I just said. 不安なんだ. The same んだ as, before we had んだ so many times. Giving reasons, stating something, giving explanations and things like that. Telling somebody なんだ so 不安なんだけど but I'm actually very very concerned about these two. But こんなこと such a thing, things like this or a thing like this. What does she mean? This, the fact that Nijika-chan is worried about these two, okay? These two, Ryo-san and Nijika-chan being, skilled, that's fine, okay? That's, they don't, Nijika-chan doesn't have to think about these two, but these, hetapis, it's a little bit concerning, for her. So, こんなこと言えない you to say 言えない can't say. I can't say such a thing. 言えないし again, here, she as listing reasons, but it's okay to use she even you only have one. 言えないしな Not a complete sentence. 言えないしな 言えないし So in this case, maybe, you have to guess what it is. こんなことI can't say such a thing. 言えないしな。どうしよう。難しいな。You could say that too. こんなこと言えないしな。Can't say such a thing. So, don't know what to do. Or what shall I do? you know. So you just have to guess what comes after. Okay? But it's not really a big deal. Because from the context, it's very clear. So you don't have to kind of, worry about like, sentences not being complete because it's already kind of explained, from the context before and after. 言えないしなだから言えないし、言えないし、言えないからどうしよう。That's the nuance. Okay? And then りょうさん。Of course, this is a joke. Okay. 明日2人のパートはオケ流しとくから当て振りの練習だけしっかりしてくるように。It's very small, but 今回は頑張んなくていい。はい。So, 明日 so tomorrow 2人のパート2人 of course talking to these two, so you two's part, so parts, of course talking about guitar parts, and of course about like vocals too, because of Kita-chan. Kita-chan is the lead singer too, so 2人のパートは so you guys parts は OK orchestra, that's okay, but okay. That's, we have karaoke, right? Kara, empty, okay, orchestra. Karaoke, so it means instrumental. Okay. Instrumental track. Okay. It's from orchestra. Okay, nagas. So we had a nagas before, like, when like Bocchi was like dancing to like EDM, I think, like asking Nijika-chan and Ryo-san to play some like dance music, and that's when we had a nagasu before. So 音楽を流す is to play music. So OK 流す流しとく流しておくから、流しておくからね。So I'm gonna just like just play an instrumental track, So 当て振り So 当て振り kind of lip syncing, but like for instruments, airplane, of course miming. And in the case of Kita-chan, of course, just airplaying and lip syncing too. Okay. 当て振りの練習 practice だけ only. しっかりしてくるように。しっかり means a lot of different things, But in this case, しっかり it's just like properly, it's fine, しっかり しっかり sometimes means like firm, or being like responsible. We had a しっかりしている before, describing, りょうさん、being responsible. りょうさん、しっかりした人だったんだな. Something like that. We had that before. しっかり. But in this case, it's more like talking about, practicing properly. So, しっかりしてくる。練習だけ、just to practice. What kind of practice? 当て振り lip syncing and airplay. Okay? So just miming. Not really, performing, properly. So しっかりしてしっかりする。ね、しっかりする。練習をする。そう、しっかり練習をしてくる。ね、してくる。ね。You practice, at home, and of course come back, of course. That's what it means. Let me just move this a little bit more. Because the tracking is, anyway. しっかりしてくるように。ね、so just practice, 当て振りの練習。just airplane. properly. And she says, 今回は I know it's really hard to read it, but 今回 this time は今回は頑張んなくていい。頑張んなくていい。頑張らなくていい。頑張らなくていい。You don't have to. You don't have to 頑張る。So you don't have to try hard this time. はい。Let's see. So this is Ryo-san, this is Bocchi-chan, and this is Kita-chan thinking. Okay. Let's see. Okay. ちゃんと練習するんだよ。あ、はい。後藤さんが下手？前学校で聞いたときは素人の私でもうまいって思えたのに。そう、ね、ちゃんと練習する。She's rephrasing しっかり to ちゃんと but in this case the meaning is pretty much the same ちゃんと properly 練習するpractice 練習するんだよ so you guys practice properly right okay you're gonna do that right is that okay するんだよ like, can you do that あはい like yes sure and Kita-chan's not sure like why you know Goto-san Bocchi-chan is you know included you know in the same group you know because Kita-chan thought Bocchi-chan should be at least here or here you know後藤さんが下手後藤さん of course Bocchi-chan 後藤さん isn't good at playing 前学校で聞いたときは素人の私でもうまいって思えたのに okay, so 前 so before 学校 school で聞いた聞いたときは so when I heard of course heard her guitar playing of course it's not mentioned 前学校で of course ギター、後藤さんのギターを聞いたときは of course that's too long so you know of course it's not mentioned 前学校で聞いたときは so when I heard her playing 素人の私でもうまいって思えたのに、okay, 素人 amateur let me see、okay, 素人okay, 素人 amateur、okay? 素人の私でも even you know me as an amateur even me being an amateur うまいって思えたのにね、うまいってうまいと思えた potential but past tense I could think that she was good you know she was good at playing 思えたのにin this case it's more like but Noni could be like though but it's just better to put it but because it flows naturally if you say though then you have to go back again so like you know to prevent that you know going backwards you know thing you know Noni even though like you know Noni is like though you know I thought that you know she was really good when I heard her you know but you know when you're just reading you can just change this to 思えたけど it's fine too ね Noni means though even though but it's just like a nightmare to go back again so 思えたのに you can just say but okay? でも here we go that's Kita-chan still thinking. And this is Nijika-chan. Okay. So Kita-chan is not saying this, but she's just thinking. Okay. でもここでは私と同レベルだし、前のはまぐれだったのかしら。謎だわ。まあまあ、北ちゃん、そんな難しい顔せずに。リズム体がうまければなんとかなるよ。そう、でも、again, but, starting with but again. ここでは、ね、here, ここでは、私と同レベル、same as 同じレベルは同レベル、the same level、同レベルだし、the same level as me、同レベル、the same 感じ as 同じ、同レベル、同レベル、the same level、前のは、前の、of course, this is not filled. 前の演奏 like performance, of course it's not written here, but again you have to feel it in your head. 前の演奏はperformance, the previous performance, of course talking about, what she heard, at school. 前のはまぐれだったのかしら。まぐれ。まぐれ。fluke。まぐれ。まぐれだったのかしら。まぐれだった past tense. So it was a fluke. だったのかしら。のかしら。I wonder. It was just a fluke. のかしら。It's very feminine. It's a very feminine sentence ending. So I wonder, it was just a fluke. 謎だわ。謎。Mystery. It's a mystery. Yeah. So she's a bit puzzled. Okay, when you're a little bit puzzled, it's just because you have a nazo, in front of you. Okay. And Kita-chan, looking like, she's like contemplating something, thinking about something. So Nijika-chan was a little bit concerned, like, まあまあ、Kita-chan、そんな難しい顔せずに。まあまあ、まあまあ、Kita-chan。So again, this is more like an interjection. So, まあまあ、to, we say this when we want to make somebody feel calm. Okay? Maybe somebody's being upset or like angry. And we say, まあまあ、まあまあ、気にしないで。or まあまあ、大丈夫だよ。or something. We should say まあまあ to, calm somebody down or make somebody feel better. Okay, again, there's no translation for this. Kita-chan. まあまあ、Kita-chan. そんな難しい顔難しい difficult face. Of course, difficult face. She wasn't looking, happy, but she's like, kind of frowning, 難しい顔。難しい顔。そんな、難しい顔 like that. Okay, like difficult face, a frowning face like that. 顔せずに。顔せずに。せず is very old. Okay? It's the same as しないで。しない。難しい顔をする。If you say 難しい顔をする、to frown. Okay? Or to, look serious. That's 難しい顔。But 難しい顔をする。 means in this case more like to make like a serious face, meaning to look serious. So 難しい顔をする、難しい顔をしない、negative しないで will be more like in a modern equivalent of that. 難しい顔せずに、難しい顔しないで。Don't make, don't make a face like that. Or don't make like a concerned, look like that, Of course, Nijika-chan is ultimately saying like, hey, like it's gonna be okay, chin up, cheer up. That's what Nijika-chan's saying. But if I just break it down one by one, 難しい顔、like concerned face, difficult face, frowning face. Of course, she's not looking happy. She looks very worried. せずに、しないで、don't make that, face. Don't make that 難しい顔。せずに、of course, しないで、せずに、しないで、of course, again, like you have to feel it. You have to feel the gap. 難しい顔せずに、don't make that, face. And maybe like, feel better about it. We can do it. 難しい顔せずに maybe don't worry about it, don't think too much about it, just feel what comes after. 難しい顔せずに or maybe like しなくて大丈夫だよ, it's fine, it's gonna be fine, again, it's not mentioned, but you just have to imagine. Okay? リズム体 I know it's very small, these are like kind of, it's not like fully voiced, I guess, but maybe kind of additional information. Let's see. リズム体 Rhythm is a rhythm. リズム体 in this case, rhythm like section. Okay. リズム体 of course talking about the bass and the drums. リズム体 the rhythm, rhythm section. And also it could, normally it's the drums and the bass, and it could be like a rhythm guitar, but like normally we separate them because when I was in the studios, when we say like the rhythm section, it was just about the drums, or it could be like percussions and also the bass. We didn't include like rhythm guitars in the rhythm section. Okay. Anyway, so リズム体がうまければ、リズム体がうまければ、うまかったら、上手だったら、うまければ、if the rhythm section is good, なんとかなるよ。なんとかなる。It's gonna be okay. なんとかなる。We'll make it. It's gonna be okay. なんとかなるよ。Okay? So don't worry about it. そんな難しい顔せずに、難しい顔しないで。Just don't make, a face like that. And we're gonna be okay, So don't worry about it. Let's see. Okay. So Nijika-chan continues. Let me have a sip of tea because I'm getting thirsty. ちょっと待って。よいしょ。そう、にじかちゃん、刀剣、全員両並みに演奏できるようになってることを求めてるわけじゃないと思うんだよね。多分バンドとしてらしくなってるのかが見たいんだと思う。バンドらしく。そう、全員、全員、そう、all members、okay? 全員。全 like all in members. Okay? 両並み、両並み、the same level 並み、the same level as 両。Okay? 両並みに、of course in this case, as good as 両。 or in the same level as 量。演奏できる。演奏する。Okay? 演奏すると perform。演奏する。potential 演奏できる。can perform。できるようになる。potential ようになる。to be able to become able to do this. So to be able to perform, as good as 量 or in the same level as 量なっていることをso the fact that everyone will perform as good as everyone can perform as good as 量を求めてる。We had 求めているbefore 求める to seek、to look for this求めている求めているわけじゃない求めてるわけじゃない。So it doesn't mean that she's of course talking about Seika, the manager. It doesn't mean that they're looking for このこと what kind of thing? Looking for something like everyone being as good as 量求めてるわけじゃない。It doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that we become able to play as good as 量求めてるわけじゃないと思うんだよね。そう求めてるわけじゃないと思う。So I think that that's not what is what is needed, what is required. Okay? ないと思うんだ telling the situation what this is 思うんだだよね this is just the emphasis. Okay? So I think that this is not what she's looking for. よね。So then instead, what kind of thing is Seika looking for? 多分バンドとしてらしくなってるのかが見たいんだと思う。多分 probably バンドとして something として as a band らしくなってる。ね。of course this is from バンドらしい。バンドらしい。like to be a band like, of course バンドらしい。バンドらしくなる。バンドらしい。adjective らしいらしく adverb なる to become okay? So to be to become more band like okay? バンドらしくなるなっているpresent continuous state condition なっているのかが見たいなっているのかが見たいんだと思うokay, so let's see 見る見る is more like to watch, observe 見る、見たいんだと思う。そう見たい want to, watch. Of course, in this case, it's more like see is fine or to observe. She wants to observe. One sec, Yuffie is just right behind me, sniffing the chair. No, Yuffie, no, please. I have a green screen in the back, just behind me. Yuffie wanted to scratch it, but now she's on the desk. I don't know what's gonna happen. Anyway, 多分バンドとして as a band らしくなってるのかが見たいんだと思う。バンドとして of course here バンドらしくなってる、ね、to being more like a band かが見たい、ね、so she wants to observe if we are more of like a band 見たいんだと思う。そうだね。So I think that that this is what she's looking for. Are we more like a band now or not? バンドらしく、ね、 Oh, one sec. Yuffie. Yuffie. No. Sorry. Yuffie's. One sec. One sec. Yuffie. No. One sec. Let me get her out of the room. One sec. Let me. Well, I'll be back. Okay. One sec. Sorry, I'm back. One sec. I hope she didn't type anything. One sec. Right here. Sorry about that. I had to take her to the kitchen. Right. So hopefully she didn't type anything here. She just keeps sitting on the keyboard, and sometimes it's really hard to, to get her off the keyboard. Well, she does that often now because she doesn't want to be alone. Because for traveling, I had to leave her, for like a week, and she has like a separation anxiety. That's why, I let her come into my office more freely. But then, of course, something like this will happen. So I'm sorry, I can't help it. Anyway. So I'm back here. Let me have a look. I hope she didn't change anything. But if something changed, I'm sorry. We go. Oh yeah, I should be on this page. I don't know what happened. Okay, so yeah. 多分バンドとしてらしくなってるのかが見たいんだと思う。見たい。So wanna watch. Of course, talking about the audition, so the subject of 見たい will be Seika. ね、お姉ちゃん。お姉ちゃんは何が見たい？多分ね、バンドとしてらしくなってるのか。ね、as a band, らしくなってる。being more like band-like, being like a proper band, basically. Okay. なってるのかが見たい。She wants to see if we are more like a band or not. Embedded question actually here. Okay. So I think that, that's what she wants to see or observe. Okay. バンドらしく。And let's see this. I'll just have to scroll a little bit up so you can see here. So Ryo-san suggesting something. じゃあ今から全員飲酒、喫煙、女遊び、そして髪型をキノコヘアにすること。イメージがコテコテすぎる。お酒とタバコは20歳になってからだよ。そうじゃあ今から全員from now on 全員 all members everyone 飲酒 drinking 飲酒 okay. drinking but drinking alcohol、飲酒喫煙 means smoking、女遊び as you can see 女 women and 遊び like playing, so playing with women、女遊びそしてね and 髪型、ね、ヘアスタイルをキノコヘア、ね、キノコヘア mushroom hair so mushroom cut、okay? キノコヘアにすること、ね今から全員飲酒喫煙女遊びそして髪型をキノコヘアにすることね So she's saying, hey, everyone, now, you're gonna start inshu, drinking, 喫煙 start smoking, 女遊び, play with, ladies, そして and 髪型をヘアスタイルをキノコヘアにすること。So we say something like this, like when you like command somebody or order, do this, And she sounds like, she has authority to say, such a thing. Okay? And Nijika ちゃん、イメージがコテコテすぎる。イメージ、so image, of course, it's a very stereotypical, thinking that, band members, having like a mushroom, hair, haircut, and, people, in bands, do these things. Well, that's very stereotypical. This is not really the case, A lot of my musician friends don't even drink, They don't even smoke. I don't smoke. I don't do any of these things, obviously. But it's just like a stereotypical, kind of thinking. So, イメージがコテコテすぎる. That's what it means. Okay, so like that's a very stereotypical, thinking. Okay, イメージがコテコテすぎる. Okay. So it's too, stereotypical, Why is she saying this? It's just because Nijika-chan suggested, hey, we have to be more like a band, That's what they want to see, That's what they want to check during the audition. We have to be more like a band. That's why Ryo-san suggested, hey, let's do this then, so we will look like a band, Okay. So he says, お酒ね、alcohol, one sec. お酒と alcohol とタバコは、cigarettes は20歳。ね、it looks like 20歳, but we pronounce it as 20歳。ね、20 years old なってからだよ。ね、20歳、20歳。ね、20 years old になる to be, 20、なってから。So to be over 20. So, of course. It sounded like Ryo-san was suggesting these, restrictive, age restrictive things to high school kids. And of course, here, like, hey, don't do that. You gotta be over 20, 20. Of course, they're not gonna do these things. Let's see. Okay. So, bit. Let me just double check. Okay. Bocchi-chan and okay, Bocchi-chan and Ryo-san here. Okay. Just move things. I'm so thirsty. ちょっと待ってね. Gotta drink my tea. A sec. おいしい。よし。さぼっちちゃん still wearing カツラ wig. Okay. This. あ、私と遊んでくれる女の人がいません。りょうさん。下北沢のビレバン前でギターを背負って気だるそうにしとけば寄ってくるから。多分。そうじゃなくて。See. So, ぼっちちゃん、looks a bit, doomed here. 私と遊んでくれる女の人がいません。ね。So, 女の人がいません。So, from いる to be, 女の人がいません。There's no 女の人 women, who will play with me. Okay, 私と somebody と with me 遊ぶ to play 遊んでてform てくれる gifting verb to do this with me or to to do this for me. Of course, でくれる. So there's nobody, there's no women who will play with me. So then Ryo-san suggests something like this. 下北沢のビレバン前でギターを背負って気だるそうにしとけば寄ってくるから。下北沢, that's where they, that's what they, perform. That's where Starry is, and that's where Ryo-san and Nijika-chan, live. 下北沢のビレバン. Bireban is a shop. The name of the chain. Bireban Village Vanguard. Okay, Bireban. So that's the logo. Bireban. It's supposed to be like a bookstore, but they have a lot of things. They have accessories, anime, merchandise. They have they do have books, but not a lot actually. My local one had more phone accessories, way more than books. Some bags, cosmetics. They pretty much have everything. Bireban. Okay. It's kind of like a trendy, store where all the cool kids, go to. So Village Vanguard. Bireban. 下北沢のビレバン前で、so in front of ビレバン、the shop でギターを背負って、so ギターを背負う、背負う、think about a backpack, you carry it in your back, right? That's 背負う, okay? So to carry something on your back, of course, ギターを背負う, to have a guitar on your back, ギターを背負って気だるそうにしとけば、気だるそうにしとけば from 気だるいbasically means having no energy. 気だるい, lethargic, not energetic, having no energy. 気だるい adjective, and 気だるそう is the so, form, looks, lethargic, and にする. So it's actually, so itself behaves like an adjective. So そうな、そうに adverb する to する in this case to make yourself look lethargic, or to look lethargic, or make yourself look like you don't have any energy. するしとけば if you do that, or if you make yourself do this, しとけばしておけばしておくするして手フォーム手おく if you do that, 手おく to do something in advance, or if you do this, 寄ってくる to approach, they will approach you, they will come to you. 寄ってくる who's gonna come to you? 女の人okay. 寄ってくるから寄ってくるから so they're gonna come to you if you do these things. So of course, again, it's not complete. So you'll be fine. That's what's implied. 多分probably. And Nijika-chan, そうじゃなくて that's not it. That's not what I meant. Okay. そうじゃなくて So they're still talking about being more band-like and having this kind of doing these things to make them look like a band, and and Bocchi-chan's like, oh, there's no women who wants to play with me, and they're still talking about this, and Nijika-chan says, そうじゃなくて that's not what I meant. Okay, well, of course, in this case, like that's not what they're looking for. That's not what my sister is looking for. So じゃなくて it's actually continuous. そうじゃなくて it's not that, and そうじゃなくてバンドとして成長したのか、そういうことだよ。So here Nijika-chan actually wants to compare these things, there's like a stereotypical image, or like is not what is required, what is needed. そうじゃなくて it's not that, but this is what they're looking for. This is what my sister is looking for. バンドとして as a band 成長したのか、そういうことだよ。Okay? So バンドとして as a band 成長する to grow した grew. Okay? If we grew as a band したのか、of course again it's not complete. バンドとして成長したのか、of course here what's implied is したのかしてないのか、okay? バンドとして成長したのかしてないのか、So as a band if we grew or not が見たい。Of course here it's not even mentioned, but again you need to feel all these things that you don't even see. Okay? So she wants to see, or she wants to check, if we, grew, as a band or not. That's what this means. Of course, バンドとして成長したのかしてないのかを見たい。Of course, it's not written here, but you have to like wear a special, a pair of special glasses and then feel it. Okay? And so that, it will be clear. したのかしてないのかが見たい。そういうこと。よいしょ。そういうことだよ。ね。So this is what it is. That's what they're looking for. そういうことだよ。ね。What kind of thing? This. So it's not about like being like kind of visually looking like a band. That's not what is what they're looking for. But it is more about the growth as a band. Okay, that's what Nijika-chan wants to say here. そういうことだよ。That is what it is. Okay, not this. そうじゃなくて。そういうこと。Okay? This is what's needed. They still have kinoko, mushroom cut. Kinoko, mushroom, so cute. Kita-chan taking a selfie. But Bocchi-chan thinking by herself. 成長。バイト始めたのも、人の目がたまに見れるようになったのも、バンドとしての成長ではない気がする。So 成長。From, of course, 成長する to grow. We had that before, so I'm not going to write it. 成長 is the noun version. Yeah. Growth. バイト始めたのも、バイト始めた、of course バイトを始めた、 started the バイト part-time job 始めたことも始めたことも the fact that I started working part-time more this one has more okay this as well as this so then we need to keep reading what she means 始めたことも、人の目がpeople's eyes がたまに見れるようになったのも of course she was talking about these things recently、人の目が people's eyes がたまに、occasionally 見れる、見る、of course it's from 見られる、potential 見れる、but we don't say 見れる見られる we often say 見れる instead so to be able to see、見れるようになったpotential ようになる to be able to do this、past tense so I became able to make eye contact なったのもなったことも、so these things okay so バイト始めたこと、the fact that I started working part-time as well as to be able to do these things these are not バンドとしての成長ではないバンドとして as a band、バンドとしての成長、growth as a band ではない same as じゃない、it is not the growth as a band it's not band's growth じゃないではない気がする I feel these things are not related to the growth of the band it is just my thing these are my growth my personal growth but not it's not the growth as a band 気がする I feel thatミジンコからミジンコ we had a ミジンコ a long time ago those little super small creatures ミジンコから人間としてのスタートラインにやっと立っただけ私は4ヶ月何をしてたんだ、ミジンコから we had a ミジンコ a long time ago so I'm not gonna even write it ミジンコから人間としてas a human のスタートライン like starting line or starting line or starting point に、やっと finally 立っただけ、ちょっと待ってねいや OK、ミジンコから人間としてのスタートラインにやっと立っただけ、only I only stood I only stood at the starting line or starting point as a human before it was before she was a mijinko okay but now like it's only that she stood at the starting line as a human ね、私は4ヶ月何をしてたんだ、私は4ヶ月、4 months、of course 4ヶ月間 is fine too the duration for 4 months 何をしてたんだその何をする、何をしていたんだ、what have I been doing、for 4 monthsにじかちゃん大丈夫だよぼっちちゃんはちゃんと変わってるよso kind 大丈夫だよ It's okay, you'll be fine ぼっちちゃんはちゃんと変わってるよそうぼっちちゃんはちゃんと properly 変わっているよ You are changing properly 変わってるよ変わる something changes in this case ぼっちちゃんは変わっている、you are changing or it could be seen as you've changed too、ちゃんと変わってるよ And is Nijika-chan suggesting to Bocchi-chan still feeling, down about not, growing, much, or like, she doesn't know what it takes to grow as a band either. So, Nijika-chan says, ならぼっちちゃんが何のために今バンドしているのかよく考えてみて。Nijikaちゃんは売れて武道館ライブですよね。なら、in that case, then, Bocchi-chan's not saying to what Nijika-chan said here. She's not agreeing. She's still not sure, about, what Nijika-chan said. So she's silent here. なら in that case, but it's more like if you don't know, again, like you have to guess what she means by saying なら in that case. If so what? Bocchi-chan just doesn't know what it is. She's not sure about, if she changed or not. なら、so if you're not sure about that, ぼっちちゃんが何のために今バンドをしているのかよく考えてみて。ね、ぼっちちゃんが何のために、ね、something のため for what? So for what? So why? 何のために今、ね、now バンドをしているのか。ね、バンドをしている。doing a band, of course playing in a band. バンドをしているのかよく考えてみて。embedded question here. So let's see. ぼっちちゃんが何のためそうため so for 何 so 何のため for what so why so 何のために so for what or why バンドをしているか、バンドをしているのか、考える to think about、okay? 考える to think about why you are doing this. You're playing in a band, okay? Or in the band, in Kessoku Band. 結束バンド。何のためにバンドをしているのか。Embedded question. If you don't know, you have to go back to my embedded question stream archive and understand why it has ka. Okay. This is embedded question to think about, why you're playing in a band or you're doing the band. Okay. よく考えてみてみる try doing this 見て、ね、try think try to think about why you are playing in a band. And ぼっちちゃん says にじかちゃんは売れて武道館ライブですよね。にじかちゃんは、ね、for にじかちゃん in this case にじかちゃんは、売れて so from 売れるね、バンドが売れる we had this before バンドが売れる to be popular as a band or to be successful as a band so にじかちゃんは売れてね、the band becomes successful and 武道館ライブ we had 武道館ライブ before too so 武道館 is a very big venue 武道館ライブですよね、a lot of artists and bands dream about playing at 武道館、okay? 武道館ライブですよね。So for you, this is what you want. You want to perform at 武道館 right? ですよね right? And Nijika-chan says, 私の本当の夢はその先にあるんだ。でも、ぼっちちゃんにもまだ秘密だよ。うん。秘密。うん。Oh well. 私の本当の夢、My 本当 real 夢 dream. My real dream is その先、その先 beyond that. What do you mean by beyond that? Beyond 武道館ライブ。Okay? その先にあるんだ。夢は、その先 beyond that にある to be. My real dream is actually beyond that. でも、ぼっちちゃんにもまだ秘密だよ。But ぼっちちゃんにも秘密、秘密 secret. It's still secret. To you. So I'm not gonna tell you what it is. So ぼっちちゃんに So if you say ぼっちちゃんに秘密のこと means like that's secret to somebody. So ぼっちちゃんにも even like to ぼっちちゃん I can't tell you yet. Okay, I can't tell you the secret yet. That's what she means. Okay, まだ秘密だよ。Okay. And ぼっちちゃん、thinks to herself. 私、今、何のためにバンドしてるんだろう。私、of course 私は、今、now 何のために again 何のために so for what so why バンドしてるdoing the band playing in the band してるんだろうしているんだろう I wonder、何のためにバンドしてるんだろうそうしてるしている but してるthe same thing. So I wonder why I'm playing in the band. Like, why am I doing it? Okay? She doesn't know. She doesn't know why. Of course, she knows. She figures out later. Okay? So that's that. Ooh, okay, I think I'll finish here. Let me have a sip of my tea. ちょっと待って。お茶が欲しい。美味しい。I'm drinking ほうじ茶。Do you like ほうじ茶？よし。So I'm gonna finish here. Next time, we're gonna start from here. Okay. They're gonna play あのバンドと、ギターと孤独と青い惑星。Very good songs. Okay. And that's what we're gonna start from next time. Let's see. Let me check the chat. Oh my gosh. Yuffie. I knew she was gonna do it, but honestly, there's no way to prevent it. Again, as I said, she has like separation anxiety, and since I was away for a bit, for like a family funeral, and she was alone, of course, with a cat sitter, but she's so attached to me, and she got so worried. So like I have to be with her as much as possible, especially there's no hubble anymore, my hubble crossed the rainbow bridge. Yuffie wants to come in. I'm not gonna do that now. I want to kind of check out the chat quickly and it will say goodbye. Okay, one sec. Let me check the chat. ちょっと待ってね。ちょっと待ってね。Oh. Let me look at the chat. ちょっと待ってね。What did I miss? Let me have a look. ハックピーこんばんは。そうだね。Javier afternoon. こんにちは。Patrick floating tiny. knife, Konya, Konya, Eric, hello. ちょっと待ってね。Crikey, hi hi. Good evening, everyone. Crikey says, and yeah, Hechi, good. Derarenai. Dekinai is the negative. Dekinai is the negative of dekiru. Dekiru is the potential of dekiru is the potential of suru. So if you look at my past stream talking about like how to use can, it will be clear. Okay, these are two different things. Derarenai, as I said, is from deru, like deru to to appear on stage and perform. Deru. And the potential form is derareru. Derareru. So can, we can perform. Derareru. And the negative. Derarenai. Can't. We can't perform. But dekinai is simply, it's just the negative of dekiru. Dekiru. To be able to do something. Dekiru is the potential of suru, to do. Okay? These things are easily explained in my past stream, regarding how to use the potential form, can, and so on and so forth. It's there. So if you're not sure about how to use the potential and things like that, if you watch it, it will be very easy to understand. Okay. What's the direct objecting? 明日オーディションして、決めるって、そう決める、それを決める。そう明日オーディションして決めるって will be like 明日オーディションしてそれを決める。それ、を決める。It's not mentioned, but like, as I said, Seika will decide that, meaning the fact that if they can perform or not. Okay. So of course, it's not mentioned, so you have to fill these gaps. Let me see. Let me see. Soy says, let me see. Have a look. Dekinai is the potential negative of suru. So yes, suru and potential is dekiru, then dekinai is a negative. So derarenai. No, derarenai is not the passive. Deru, it's from deru to appear. Deru, derareru, it's just potential. Derareru, potential, and derarenai, nai negative, so can't. We can't perform. Okay. And let's see. So let's have a look. So let me see. Where did it go? So deru. So deru. So to perform in this case, deru means a lot of different things. But here, in this story, talking about like, performing on stage, deru. Deru, like originally just means like something comes out or like appear, deru like to exit as well. But in this case, raibu ni deru means like to perform, like, a live show. Deru. Deru, eru. Potential. Derareru. Potential. So we can perform. We can go on the show. Nai. Derarenai, can't. It's just a potential negative. Potential negative. Suru, in this case, okay, let's see. Suru, to do. Potential. Dekiru. Irregular. So, dekiru, negative of できる is できない can't do. Okay? So that's the difference. Let me see. What is in the chat? Okay. Have a look. Yeah. So yeah, it's refreshing to watch this. Well, you know, I watch the stream or streams, especially after, you know, watching the anime. ゲームのマッチに、you mean 落ちるの降りる落ちる。ゲームの、like, 試合に、トーナメントに落ちる or something の降りる。Patrick. Okay, let's see. Sam says, almost catching up with the archives, you know, VODs, and it's being very helpful so far. Thank you for saying that. Hopefully next time, next live, I will be here from the beginning. Great. And Loki Serpent says, hi, I'm here. And let's see. Andrew, no translation. How about there? No. No, in this case, Mama is like, you know, she's trying to make her calm down. Like, you know, easy. Like, you know, let's take it easy. That's what it means. Okay. And Mama always honestly changes. So there's no like a proper translation, you know. Mama, where was it? Not this. Better. I can't find it. No, right now. Yeah, right here. Mama, like, hey, it's gonna be okay, Mama, because she's concerned. Hey, take it easy. It's gonna be okay. That's the nuance. Okay. Because Mama can mean like so many different things, so you have to know how it's used depending on the context. Here, basically saying mom, like, hey, you know, chill out, it's gonna be fine. That's what the nuance. And we use mama for like calming somebody who is very angry as well. Yeah, but in this case, she just like she looks worried and concerned. Like, mama, it's gonna be okay. Okay. Don't worry about it. That's the nuance. Let's see. See. Cat attack. Yes. Neko dame. And let's see. Zaito, cats know exactly what they're not supposed to do. I know. Okay. And Shafudin, I can't pronounce your name, sorry. And says hello. And let me see, Yuffie the troublemaker. She's actually a very, very nice cat. Yuffie it's a dream cat. Honestly, she doesn't really like disturb me or anything, you know, trouble me at all. But like when I have something like this, yes, she does. So, let's see. Let's see. Zarkish says, 日本人ですか？英語と日本語すごい上手。ありがとう。日本人だよ。Yes。私は日本人。ありがとうね。タイニャンは日本人ね。今アメリカに住んでる。そうそう。Let's see. すごいかっこいい。ありがとう。I see. Patrick, maybe then you could use 2 keyboards once the dummy one loses its power. Okay. I used to have like a little stand and put it over a keyboard when Yuffie was a kitten, because she would just like sit on my keyboard like all the time. So I had to like cover my keyboard, and she would just sit on that like a little stand. Anyway, let me see. Dixter says, thank you for the stream. ありがとう。You're welcome. どういたしまして。ね。Hechi, sweet and black tea is my go-to. It is very nice too, huh? メガネ。メガネ。そう、gotcha ね。大丈夫。It's just potential. It is just potential. It is okay. Yeah. So there's that. Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna finish here today. Okay. Gonna continue. From あのバンドの歌が私には You know the song? I might sing this one. I don't know. Just a cappella. Next time. Okay? Yeah, I know this arm is going crazy because like my stand is really high. I'll fix that later, okay? Alright, so I'm gonna say goodbye. じゃあまたね。Do you wanna say goodbye? ちょっと待ってね。Zaito says thanks for the stream. You're welcome. Hedge says see everyone in the Mario stream. Yes. It's coming up soon. And Soy, 今日もお疲れ様。ありがとうね。Jeffrey, thank you for the stream. You're welcome. Hedge, bye bye ね。Soy, love あのバンド。It's such a good song. Patrick ね。ライブしてくれてありがとう。ね。You're welcome. またね。ありがとうね。はい。じゃあ、ナイフもね。ありがとうね。アンドリューまたね。テグスターまたね。ありがとうね。ゼレン、you're here? お疲れ、ありがとうね。Good to see you here. Haven't seen you for a while. そう、バイバイ。じゃあまたね。ありがとうね。行くよ。またね。